Daytona Beach, home to Hanksters Hot Rods, Muscle Cars, and Collector Car Showroom. America's #1 choice of premier collector cars for over 30 years. This is a certified piece, so at full price we actually include enclosed transport, and at full price you get a 90-day powertrain warranty. 1968 Ford Mustang. In the engine bay, we have a 289, not the numbers match. And as we work our way around the driver's side firewall, that indicates we have power brakes. As we work our way to the front accessory drive, we have power steering. Right above that, a more modern AC compressor. So you have steering, brakes, and air on a 68 Mustang. That's hard to find. Usually you have one of the three, maybe two out of the three. This is the big three. Steering, brakes, air, Edelbrock carburetor, Edelbrock intake. Now this is a documented car as well. We're going to show some of that paperwork later on in the video. But from the early 90s all the way up until 2020, that general area, that's when all the parts were kept and all the receipts were also included. So that is awesome. Aluminum radiator, which is fantastic. You have the finned valve covers, the finned air cleaner here. Really nice, really pretty engine bay. Spark plug wires are ran real nice and neat. It's beautiful. Look at that color gold. Look how nice it is. Very, very well kept, well maintained. You're not just buying a 68 Mustang. Like I said, this is a documented car. So someone put a lot of money, a lot of time, and a lot of love into it. But the paint is absolutely beautiful. Look at the hood. Really, there's no major imperfections. It's not splitting, not cracked. I don't see any bad bodywork at all on the hood. Now you have a little spot right there. And again, you're buying a 1968. So that's pretty old. But in my opinion, the paint is a good 9 out of 10. It is very, very nice. It stands tall as a driver quality Ford Mustang. The grille's in great shape. You got your badge in the middle. All the chrome trim around that grille is also in great shape. And then down low, you got the bumper as well. Bumper is not dinged or dented. The chrome shines beautifully. And like I said, all of this stuff is documented, which is super rare. In our business, we have 50, 60 cars in our inventory. 55 of them probably don't have any documentation. And people get upset at me because of that. I'm not the ones restoring the cars. We're not a restoration center. This is how we get the cars in. Now we make sure headlights, taillights, wipers work. We do the basic safety inspection. Look at this paint. You can see the reflection. That is beautiful. Front fender's in awesome condition. Real nice quality paint. And then look at the wheels and tires. Tires are in great shape. The wheels look excellent. I think the tires are only about a year old, so you have plenty of life left. You have great tread. You got the 289 badge, and right below that, you have the vinyl stripes going down the side of the car. So it breaks up the gold a little bit. Really, really nice look. This is a great looking car. The middle of the door looks real good. Top of the door, fantastic. Again, no Bondo blisters, no splitting, no cracking. Now we don't have the whole day to go over every nook and cranny, but if that's what you want to do, come to Daytona Beach. Vent window looks good right here. Oh, let me roll up this window a little bit better. There we go. I'll shut the door. But you can look at the trim all the way around here. Trim's in great shape, glass, no cracks, no chips. Vent window looks fantastic. Really all the chrome on this car is in great shape. I'll open the door one more time. Look at the door panel. Not split, not bulging out. I love 1968 Mustangs. I love the way they look, the front end, the rear end. The interior on this one is fantastic. It's a bucket seat, it's a floor shifter, automatic, so very easy to drive, very comfortable. No rips, no tears in. Look at the gauges, look at the steering wheel, the column, all the chrome bezels. You cannot say that does not look good. Carpet looks brand new. You got the aftermarket Mustang floor mats there. And then look at that carpet. Jet black, no discoloration, no fading. Back seats also have seat belts. And the carpet back here, again, looks awesome. And everything lines up really nice. Going along the quarter, you can see the reflection. Now, if you want to take the paint to the next level, if you want to really take care of it, protect your investment, we do offer ceramic coating, which is a great thing to do. I can get you a quote on that if you'd like. I think we're about a couple days out on that ceramic coating process. Look at the trunk lid. Trunk lid is awesome. The rear glass. Now, I don't see cracks, I don't see chips. Now, go to a car show. Look at a lot of the rear glasses. A lot of the time they're scratched, chipped. Because when people do body work, you know, they take the angle grinder, they cut out the metal, a lot of the sparks fly onto the windshield and causes a lot of those imperfections. This one's not like that, so you can definitely tell whoever restored it did it the right way. I mean, look at that, look how nice it is. The visibility is excellent. And open this up, you even have a spare tire that is included. Now, we have a Marty report. Open this up real fast. So you can take a screenshot, pause the video, go to our website. So you can see it is born with a sunlit gold paint, born with the 289. How cool is that? It was actually an air conditioning car at first as well. Pretty cool. So this is included. Now you have a whole binder of documentation. When the Edelbrock stuff was all put in there, 2016, you just have various trim pieces from the early 2000s, the late 90s. So everything is included in here. So this is also going to be in that bag. And then take a look at this too. You have even more receipts. So you have 20, 30 years of receipts in here. And when I say receipts, I literally mean, I'll just open this one for example. I literally mean receipts from everything. So very well kept. You don't find cars like this every day. And trust me, I know. We buy a lot of cars, we sell a lot of cars. It is crazy. No one keeps anything anymore. This guy did. All right, so this will be in the trunk. And you got the 68 style, the rear end. Taillights look good. The bezels around those taillights look fantastic. You have a few minor imperfections here along the bumper, nothing major. When you take a step back, look at the quarter, door, front fender, everything is lining up really straight. Now keep in mind, this was built by a human, not by a robot like modern cars. Lines up pretty dang well. It's a very straight car, very honest car. The wheel arches are in great shape. And again, headlights, taillights, wipers, the door keys work, the windows roll up and down. So it's something that you get in, start enjoying. The glass. Quarter glass looks good, passenger glass looks good, vent window, no cracks, no chips, and all the bright work around the glass is fantastic. While we're up top, you can also take a look at the roof. Paint is uniform across from the hood to the roof to the trunk lid, doors, quarters, fenders. And look at this, look at that door panel. As far as the passenger side bucket seat, there are no rips, there are no tears. And I can fold this floor mat up, you can see the carpet. You cannot restore a car like this for what we're asking, not anymore, not in 2025. But parts are through the roof, labor is through the roof, especially if you can't do any of the work yourself, you're better off buying something already done. And that's what I always recommend, buy a nice car throughout your ownership during the next 2, 3, 4, 5, however many years. You know, add those little touches over time, make it even better. Now as far as door goes, you got a little touch-up spot right there. Very, very small, but it is there. Front fender here, little touch-up spot right there. And then as we work our way towards the front of the front fender, you got more imperfection, just a little spot right there. And again, that's why you're watching this video. We try to point out those little things here and there. Pennsylvania, they've been selling cars sight unseen for over 30 years. We've been going on 10 here in Daytona. Every day we sell a car, sometimes 2 or sometimes even 3. The reason we do well is because we have the 20-minute video. We show all the body panels, we put it up in the air, we take it on a drive. But if that is not enough, come to Daytona Beach, check out the Mustang with your own eyes. Right now we're going to put it in the air, we're going to show the underside, and then after that, we'll go for a drive. Underneath our 68 Mustang. Front disc brakes, which is fantastic. All the front end components are in great shape. I don't see dry rot, I don't see cracking going on. So you have a real nice and tight front end. And later on in the video, we're going to take it out on the road and drive the car as well. We have a 289 under the hood. Front seals dry. Oil pan itself, no active leaks. We have a C4 automatic transmission. So you have a 3-speed automatic. Pans dry. Speedo cables dry. Tail shaft seal looks good. It's a very well kept undercarriage. The floors are in great shape. No major rust, no major rot. You have very solid floors and a solid trunk. So not only is the exterior really good on this car, but the undercarriage and all the components are in great working order here. As far as the rear end goes, the gas tank looks pretty good. It looks fairly new. You have drum brakes in the back, and the suspension back there is also good. So we're gonna get out the camera, we'll point it up, and I'll show the undercarriage right now. Here at Hanksters Hot Rods of Daytona Beach, we are offering two types of inventory. Certified, which a technician from Hanksters goes over. We change fluids, filters. We do a basic safety inspection on those cars. We also offer free enclosed transport as long as they're in the lower 48 and as long as that vehicle fits. We are also offering consignment units, which the owner brings to us to list for sale, and those are purchased as is. Now, if you'd like to buy a car from Hanksters Hot Rods, we accept bank wire, cashier's check, or you can actually come to Daytona, pay actual cash. You can finance a car with 10% down, term length, term condition. That's all something to go over with our lender. And I always encourage you to try your own bank or credit union, but we also have classic car lenders. JJ Best and Collector Car Leaders are some of the best. So if you go to our website, hanksters.com, you can fill out the application, and within a few short hours, our lender will reach out with an approval. Now, if you want to come down to Daytona Beach and test drive a car, we are by appointment only, so call ahead of time, submit an inquiry on our website. Please make sure the car is available. And the reason we require that is because we want to make sure one of our friendly and knowledgeable sales staff is available to help out. We want to be able to put it on the lift for you, so we want to make sure that space is open. That way, when you get back from your test drive, we can put it up on the lift and you can inspect the undercarriage for yourself. Now let's put the car on the ground. Let's take it for a drive. Let's see how that runs. All right, inside our Mustang. You get a couple keys here. You have your trunk key, door lock key, ignition's right here. You can see this car starts right up, no hesitation at all. Beautiful steering wheel, definitely my favorite Mustang steering wheel here. Horn works. Turn signals are blinking on the driver's side, and guess what? They also blink on the passenger side there too. All the way to the left, oil pressure looks fantastic. We have the AC controls down here. You can hear it. You have air blowing out hard, and it's cold air too. It's blowing out the left vent, blowing out the middle, all the way down here. You got a right vent down there that works. So it's cold air. I'm gonna roll up my window a little bit. That feels awesome. Power steering, power brakes, air conditioning, and guess what? You have a radio. But before we get to that, let's get over here. 33,100, true miles unknown. Title is going to read exempt, so we don't know the actual miles, if that was when the gauge was put in, if that was when the restoration. I don't know. Fuel gauge works. We're charging. Temperature, we just started the Mustang up, so we'll still keep an eye on that. And now for the radio. How cool is that? A working radio in a 68 Mustang. Floor shifters are in good shape. You got a small cup holder and a bigger cup holder, which is fantastic. You can't have the same size cup holder. That's just unheard of. Up here, headliner's in great shape. No problems there. Oh, wipers up on the windshield. We have windshield wipers. You have a little bit of like a residue thing on here. I don't think our guys can get that off, but it is there. You know, we try to show things like that. Good thing about Mustangs, if you don't like something, you can change it. All right, I think that pretty much covers it. Interior is in great shape. We're idling real nice, real smooth, have a great sound to it. Oh, hood, the hood turn signals. That's what I was forgetting. There we go. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but you're blinking on the hood and on the passenger side as well. It's very sunny here in Daytona Beach, but you have working turn signals on the hood and on the dash. All right, I'll take it for a ride now. nice car to drive. 45 miles an hour, so the speedo does work. Steering wheel feels good. You can turn it to the left a little bit, you can turn it to the right a little bit. Very responsive, no clunks, no groans, no moans. Easy to drive, plenty of power. The 289 runs real nice. No ticks, no knocks, transmission shifts perfect. Just a fun car to drive, fun cruiser. Yeah, you have a great sound out of the exhaust. It's a cool car, it's a nice color. It's very, very documented, which, like I said, you don't have that very often. So you're getting a well-documented car with power steering, with power brakes, with cold air, with all the factory style gauges working, with a working radio. I mean, what more could you want? And you have cold air blowing on your face. It's just a good car. So if you're in the market for a really nice 68 Mustang, this is gonna check all those boxes. We're gonna get up there to the red light, we're gonna test out the brakes. So let me get up here real fast. Brakes feel nice. Put a little bit of pressure on them. We got power brakes, and guess what? Stops really good. Nobody behind us, so we'll get up here to the red light. We'll try stopping again. But very, very nice cruiser. All right, we'll come to a dead stop. Idling real nice. We're not spitting out the intake. We're not backfiring out the intake, backfiring out the exhaust. Real nice, steady idle here. And we'll inch it up a little bit. Wait for the next opening. Oh, temp gauge, right on the money, where it should be. So everything works. We're charging, fuel gauge works, oil pressure is fantastic. It's a turnkey car. Let's give it another couple seconds here. All right, good to go. Transmission shift's really nice on this car. Plenty of power. There you go. That's about 55, 60 right there. We're gonna slow it down. We're not here to get in trouble. But the car mechanically runs really well. It shifts real nice. The drivetrain, whoever restored this car, I mean, look at that, 40 miles an hour. Hands are off the wheel right now. Just a good cruiser. So if you're in the market for a 68 Mustang, at full price, we actually include enclosed transport as long as they're in the lower 48. We arrange everything to your door. Licensed, insured, enclosed. If you're in the state of Florida, you can definitely drive it home, but if you're out of state, we'll help arrange transport. At full price, you get a 90-day powertrain warranty. That means engine starts knocking, the transmission slips, the rear end falls out. You know, we're gonna help cover the major powertrain. Brakes, batteries, alternators, any kind of gasket, any kind of leaks we don't cover. That's all maintenance, that's all wear and tear. But we cover the most important thing: engine, transmission, and the rear end. So if you're in the market for a sweet 68 Mustang, definitely give us a call, 386-944-9219. Or you can go to our website, Hanksters.com. We'll have 80 pictures on the website, along with the 20-minute video that you're watching right now. Have a great day, everyone.